Good morning and welcome back to Cooking with Chef Shar. Doing what I love and loving what I do. On today, I'm going to be making homemade pralines. I have an event this afternoon and this evening, and they're requiring me to bring desserts. So, let's get started. I hope everyone is having a beautiful Thursday morning. Over here in this bowl, guys, I have 1.5 cups of light brown sugar, 3/4 cups of light brown sugar, and then 3/4 cup of granulated sugar. We have about 20 ounces, maybe 24 ounces of pecans, 1/2 cup of evaporated milk, and 6 tablespoons of butter. So let's get started. Pralines are so easy to make and so yummy. You just dump everything in the pot. So as you can see, I put everything in there. I'm putting everything in this one pot. And we're going to get started making homemade pralines. If anybody's ever tried pralines, tell me how it came out for you. Tell me how it worked out for you. As you can see, I'm cooking with good fire over here. And I'm going to tell you the trick I learned. The best way to do pralines is in a stainless steel pan, and you got to have a good wooden spoon. Don't try to do a metal spoon, because what's going to happen is that sugar cooks, it's going to start to crystallize on you, and you don't want that for your pralines. And try not to do what I just dusted up and did, and let's let it get up on the sides. Because if you let it get up on the sides, you have to worry about that crystallizing too. But that's why I got my handy dandy spatula right at arm's reach. So far you saw me put in the butter, the milk, and the sugars. I'm going to go ahead and dump in my pecans. The recipe, you can do it any way you want. Everybody has their own way of making pecans, making praline pecans. Me personally, I like chopped. It says to use halves and wholes. A lot of people like to do it that way. I don't. My sugar's trying to crystallize before I want it to. Now I'm going to cook this until it reaches a temperature on my candy thermometer of 238. That's going to be right before boiling, slightly after simmering. But what I want to tell you is don't leave this pot. You've got to stay here and stir this pot. This is like making homemade banana pudding for those of you that know how to do that on the stove. You know how we put those eggs and the flour and the sugar all in the pot to start our pudding? Yeah, this is the same technique. You're going to stand here. You're going to make sure the sugar doesn't burn. Who wants to waste all that time? Waste all this energy? Waste all this good money? So what's going on in the world today for everybody? What does everybody have going on? Talk to me. Leave me some comments. Tell me if you like my videos. Tell me what I need to improve on. I know one thing is I need to get me a camera person. What else we got going on today? I'm going to be doing over in this pot. I have some purple yams, and I have 4 purple yams and 1 orange sweet potato. I'm going to make my sweet potato casserole. It's a smoked sweet potato casserole that will be topped with pistachios and pecan glaze. I'm also doing a smoked chicken for my clients today, and braised collard greens. That's for the one this evening. This morning's is pretty much done, prepped, over. It's just a simple pasta bar, but I will be making some zeppinellis. If you know what those are Italian fried donuts, and I'm going to be making some beignets. And if you're noticing, there's a theme going, Louisiana roots. So I'm sticking with the roots, and I'm doing beignets and pralines for both events. Because when you cook and you cater for people, you want to put a little bit of you in there. You always want to remember who you are and where you came from. Because nobody can take that from you, you know? So you see this is starting to boil a little bit, guys. I'm going to stick my thermometer in here, let it rest on the side, and let's see what temperature we come up to. And this is going to be a pretty quick process, guys, because once I hit 238, it comes off the eye. I'm adding a little black Hennessy and a little bit of vanilla extract. And then I'm going to drop them. I have my brown butcher paper lines sprayed with butter cooking spray so that they won't stick. And voila, there you have it. We're going to have homemade pralines. You can do this in your own kitchen. I do recommend getting a candy thermometer. And the reason I say that is because it will give you the most accurate temps. And we're there. We're about 225. So we're almost at our point of no return. So because you guys remember, my stove doesn't, it doesn't regulate properly. I'm just going to turn the eye off because it's going to continue to cook for about another 5-10 minutes. But no, it's not going to take us that long to get these pralines done and on the sheet. On 230. I'm getting there. And as you can see, I'm leaving the thermometer in there. And I'm just stirring my life away. And the reason I'm leaving the thermometer in there, because there's no need to go past it. Because then if I go past it, it'll crystallize and we're ready. I'm just going to stir this while I grab my vanilla extract. Hope you guys are enjoying the videos that I'm posting. If ever you don't understand something I'm saying, you don't get my video, just tell me. Please tell me. I need to know those things. So right here, I'm going to add my vanilla extract. I got to get my husband to grab my black Hennessy for me. Hubby, can you grab my black Hennessy, please? Black Henny. And I'm going to put about a tablespoon of vanilla extract in here, guys. Because I like heavy flavor. Let's just be for real. Everybody has their own thing. I like heavy flavors. And you see that? It cooked a little bit more. That's why you put the vanilla extract in at the end. Because you want to taste it. There's nothing worse than not being able to taste your vanilla extract when you're cooking. Nothing worse. How much black Hennessy is up to you. I'm going to do 2 tablespoons and hope that that's going to be potent enough for me. And that's it. Now we're going to move on over to the countertop so that you guys can see me finish. I got hubby helping me for a few seconds. Sorry if I disappear on you guys. Here we go. As you can see, I told you I have my cookie sheet. I'll have my cutting board, not my cookie sheet, guys. And I'm just going to get a spoon and I'm going to start dropping my pralines. And you just got to make sure they're the consistency you want. I'm not picky. I'm going to use my other tablespoon because I want everybody to enjoy them. And you don't want to have them so big that people can't. So you just take them, pour it out. You see how sticky they feeling already? So that means to me, I need to move faster. Because what's going to happen is they'll harden in my pot. And I'll just have a big old pot of glop. You see how I got stuff falling on other parts? I'm just going to put it right there. It's okay. And you just drop them. Give yourself space because you want to be able to lift them up. And that's it, guys. As you know, I haven't learned the art of pausing and coming back to y'all. But what I will do is post another video when they get cold and let you guys see how the finished product is going to look and how I'm going to package them. And as always, have a great day and go out and do what you love and love what you do. This is Cooking with Chef Shar. Don't forget to push the like button and the subscribe and hit your notification bell so that you'll know every time that I post a video, you won't miss anything. Love you guys. Smooches.